Alright, so I'm back again with the 505 V6. Recall, 505 ST I meant. Recall that I did a trip with the car recently, and like I mentioned in one of the videos concerning the trip, at some point, before I got to Enugu from Abuja, I noticed the brake lost its effectiveness. I think I've considered somewhere around, trying to remember where this thing happened. I think it's Opay Junction or something. So what now happened was that before I got to Enugu City, the brake came back, so it became effective again. So it was that night or the next day that I now noticed that the handbrake was no longer working. Can't remember the exact time. So now I've discussed it with the Mr. Joseph, the one that sometimes gives my 505 sometimes to do some mechanical work on it, if there's a need or any need for that. So he is saying, since I claimed the handbrake has stopped working, that the symptom of that is when that happens, usually your brake will lose its effectiveness. So I told him, yeah, that was when I was on the trip. All of a sudden, the brake now started. It was as if there was no brake anymore. I would just keep going, just keep doing as if it's going, hitting the floor. No effect on the stopping, reducing the vehicle speed. So he said, yeah, that one thing with this model of braking system, this one has a drum brake at the rear. That if you are hitting gallop constantly with the car, which was what happened. Remember, it happened after I've driven for hours on horrible potholes on speed, both on speed and non-speed. So he said once you get a point that there are some things that hold that lining inside, where the part that has to do with the handbrake. So if it hits gallop for a while, it will shift out of the position. Once it shifts out of that position, then the handbrake will stop working, and then it will also affect your brake. The brake will lose effectiveness for a while. Then later on, the brake will adjust and becomes okay again. However, the handbrake will no longer work until you remove the drum, then put back that whatever that shifted out of position, and they start working again. So I don't know. So that's what I believe happened, because the handbrake just stopped working, and I know before I went on the trip, I put a new brake lining on that rear braking system. So is it lining? What? Okay, yeah, it's lining. That's what I call it. Some call it brake shoe. Call it brake lining. So I wish I would be here, but I'm not sure. So when he will remove it, so that we'll all see whatever that shifted out of both of the tires, so that we know what it is. But I don't know. I have other engagements elsewhere, so I will leave in the car with him. I hope it doesn't make me to consider converting it to the drum caliper at the back. I think it's okay. The V6 505 has the caliper and the disc and parts behind. So, but this one is okay. So, not necessarily have to blow that money though. Just for the sake of having a better braking system component. I mean, I did the trip, came back, no issue. So, I think just do his thing. Don't need to say it. Maybe who knows? But at least so I'm going to update you guys by the time I come back. And if I'm lucky to come back and he's doing it, then you guys will see it. If not, then the power steering pump. Remember, I did the rack, repaired the rack, and so the rack is now working. That's the pinion. So, but the power steering pump, which you guys also heard the sound when it started working in the last video concerning this issue or this subject. So when it started working, you could hear the noise of the pump. It was the belt that was making noise. So It's losing. You need to adjust the belt so that it will be firm or tightened up on the pump and the crankshaft pulley. Yeah, I can do that myself, but like I said, these days there are some mechanical stuff I know that, yeah, I know I can do on cars, but I know people that also can do it even without my supervision, or with or without my supervision. And most importantly, I don't need to stress myself for that. You know, I usually focus more on sensitive core parts of the vehicle, like the reticle. Though sometimes I was okay for the fun of it. Let me do those mechanical stuff. But yeah, I have other things I need to do. And since I know somebody that can do it well, probably better than I am, I will do it. And I can afford to pay the person to do it. Why not? You know, like I say, the time is money. I have other things I could use that time to go and search for, get money. Other things, whatever it is, you know, as long as it has to do with good life, you know. Alright, so we'll keep you guys updated.